Yo, what's up, everyone? I'm Daniel,
And I'm Sylina.
and this is the Mic'd Up Podcast. So, we're going to get started with some music industry related beef going on, and Sylina has all the details we're going to talk about.
Yes. So, as y'all know, I've been on TikTok and I've seen these TikToks of how Cardi B has been, not even her, it's just like every artist seems to be going after Cardi B for like no reason or for like petty reasons, right? So, I'm guessing you don't know much about this topic, right?
Nothing, practically.
Yeah. So I'm just going to start from the beginning. And this might be a little blotchy. I had to cut a lot of stuff out. But this is kind of like what I got. And we're kind of starting from square one.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Cardi B. If you don't know who Cardi B is, I think one of her most famous songs was I Like It Like That, right?
With Ariana Grande? That one?
No.
No, I'm thinking of another one.
No,
Okay,
it's
never mind.
with J Balvin and Bad Bunny.
I was so wrong.
Yeah, just a
I'm
little
thinking
bit.
of another different song.
Just what song are you thinking of?
Just keep going. I'll come back to it later.
Okay, so Cardi B, she kind of got into some beef with Bia. If you don't know who Bia is, she is also like a Dominican rapper. She is most famous for her song "Whole Lot of Money." I don't know if you know what that is, but it was really popular on TikTok like a couple years ago.
I'll probably recognize it, but
Yeah. If you want to listen to that, come back. Bia, it started off on Twitter, as always, or X or whatever. Bia started off as like a big fan. And when Cardi B was like making these hits, Bia was like, you go girl, like breaking boundaries, setting an example. And then later on, they both sampled the same song by Missy Elliott. I don't know which song that is, but after that, Bia started to think that Cardi B was copying her, right? So she was like, oh, you're copying the same things I do, you're taking the same samples, so I don't like you now, right?
that'll do it.
Yeah. Which is crazy because so many people like sample the same songs. Like, even though there's so many songs out there, like two people can have the same idea from different and have different inspirations for it. Like I was in songwriting class and I wrote a song that literally sounded like another song.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Almost the exact same lines. It was just worded a little differently, and had no idea what the song was before Professor Nicely showed it to us.
That was crazy when he pulled up the original song.
Yeah, it
What
looked.
was it called? Velvet? No.
Girl, I
Or
don't even know.
rose-colored
Rose-
something glasses.
Rose tinted glasses.
Rose-tinted glasses?
Rose colored glasses. I don't know. I
What
looked
was
it up
yours
on.
called?
I was naming it rose tinted glasses, and then I think I'm gonna change it. So
Because I was like, I think that's the original
it
title,
sounds so
but-
cliche. I was like, I'm just gonna change it anyways. But then the beef kind of started getting more intense as the fans were like pitting them against each other. And so Cardi makes a diss on another song, I think with Glorilla and
Glorilla. Sorry.
Glorilla and someone else, I think. And one of the lines says, please, nobody wanna be ya, aka Bia.
Hashtag clocked. Sorry.
That's so dad. Anyways, so Bia hears this and she's like, I'm not taking any of that. And then makes a diss track and says, it basically like, sue me. Like, and then she also makes fun of her kids, kind of.
Oh.
Yeah, it starts getting really petty, like, as the time goes on. And, like, they kind of just start taking low blows at each other.
Starting to do more for no reason at all.
Yeah,
basically.
and then Cardi makes her new album that recently just came out called Am I the Drama? And it has a song called Pretty and Petty, right? And she specifically calls Bia out in this song, right? And this kind of like shuts her up. I haven't heard anything yet, but because I made this kind of thing like a couple days ago, so I don't know if there's any like recent news that came out about that. And then after that, Nicki started getting involved, right? Because Cardi's album got released, right? And then Nicki basically said that Cardi's claim of it debuting number 1 on the Billboard 200 with 200K units, right? And Nicki's like, my songs are the only ones that do that. Like, you're not on my level, and you're lying. And Cardi basically tweets, no, you're the liar, right? So it kind of starts this back and forth again, like we saw with Bia. And Nicki basically just tweets like, you're ugly. And then Cardi says the same stuff back, basically. And Cardi ends it and like literally clocks her tea and is basically like, compare yourself to your peers. Like, you are up on the charts with like Eminem, Rihanna, Ariana Grande, like top A-list celebrities. Like, why are you comparing yourself to me, who hasn't even been in the industry as long as you? Which, honestly, fair.
Yeah.
And kind of celebrities start getting into the beef, kind of start taking sides, which honestly, I think that's so, like, unneeded. Like, why are you adding your opinion to something that you're not even involved with? I just think that's so crazy. So, JT, she was in City Girls. That's like a rap group with her... JT, you don't know who JT is?
Justin Timberlake?
No.
Okay, because you said
JT
she
the
and
rapper.
I was like...
She's dating Uzi Vert, I think.
Yeah, I don't know that whole dynamic.
I think they're like on and off. I don't know. She's a
Justin
famous
Timberlake
rapper.
At first.
She's friends with Kali Uchis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Kelly Rowland, who is one of the girls in Destiny's Child.
That sounds familiar.
Okay. The what's their album? Writing on the Walls. Do you know that album?
Maybe.
Where it's like,
I probably would recognize it.
it's a really good album if you want to go listen to it. I love it. I used it as my senior quote for high school. Anyways, Kelly Rowland takes Cardi B's side, right? And Ice Spice just puts like a giggle emoji, which Ice Spice, like, I haven't heard that name like in a hot minute.
There's been a low plateau of Ice Spice stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't...
I think the last time I heard her make a song that actually got popular was from the Barbie album.
Yeah, come to think of it.
With Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of insane. But, yeah,
Other than, like, that and, like, her going on the streams with Kai Cenat, so...
Kai Cenat, yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Other than that, like, nothing, like, musically related.
He has so many celebrities come on that stream.
It's doing well for him. So,
yeah.
Getting the views, but...
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really, like, looked at his streams that much, but, like, there's clips of, like, Duke and Kai that are just so hilarious. Oh, my God, it's so funny. But, yeah, I mean, I just think it's, like, so crazy how these grown women are just starting beef out of nowhere. Like, I feel like if I ever were to get that famous, I feel like it is not that big of a deal. And I feel like it's so childish to just, like, go on a social platform and just tweet. Like, what is that even for?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it made me kind of think of, like, other beef that has gone on through the music industry. Like, Kendrick Lamar and the Drake. Yeah. First of all, who do you like more? Don't piss me off.
That's not the topic for today. The topic is about talking about the beef.
Don't piss me off. Who?
I'm not gonna say anyone.
So Drake.
No, I didn't side with any of them.
So Kendrick. Yeah.
What did I just say? No, I think, like, going into it, because the first hint, I guess, was from the Metro Boomin and Future album.
Yeah. Heroes and Villains.
Yes, that one came out. No, not Heroes and Villains. It was
I think it's called Heroes and Villains. I may be wrong.
Wait, am I thinking of?
Dave's gonna clip this.
Maybe. But It's a song called.
We're looking this up.
It's a song called "Like That" by Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick.
Yeah.
That's not the Heroes and Villains album. It's I think it's called "No One Will Save You."
Really?
No, it's Heroes and Villains.
It is Heroes and Villains.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clock it, Mom. Clock it.
Never.
Clock
Okay.
it.
Okay. Back to the. So yeah, the song is called "Like That" by Metro Boomin, Kendrick Lamar, and Future. And on Kendrick's part, I don't have the lyrics memorized, but he's
dropping some bars.
He
They're
says
really
something
good.
about screwing the big three, and don't get me. I think the big three were, it was Drake, and
Wasn't it J. Cole?
J. Cole, and the last one, I'm forgetting at the top of my head.
I think it was Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole, right? Yeah.
Well, that means Kendrick would be dissing himself.
Oh.
So
No, he's saying like there's nobody like that compares to him. So it's just me.
Oh, right. Okay, that part after. Got it. So he was dissing Drake and J. Cole, and so I heard that, and I was like, what does this mean? And I looked it up, and the internet was going crazy from this, and that just started leading into just more beef between Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole on Drake's side. And then J. Cole, I think, came out with a song that was
A diss track.
doo-doo trash.
And then immediately took it back and was like, I'm above this, guys. We don't need to start beef. I'm not like that.
Yeah, it was not really good at all, the song. And yeah, J. Cole was like, I'm out. And then Drake was like, bet, I'm gonna do this myself.
Right.
And which he did. And Kendrick was like, same. So, and then back and forth, they just started releasing
Diss track on
hits.
diss track on
Yeah,
diss track.
diss track hits, and which took over the hip hop rap world by storm, literally overnight. And I can't remember the two songs that Kendrick uploaded literally like a few minutes apart, of what the names of them were. But like there was a moment where he uploaded a song one evening. I think it was in the evening, and like.
I think he released it the next day.
Or yeah, it might have been the next day or a few hours or something. So he released a song, and then a short time later, he released another one, and then I would see like TikToks of saying like Drake's team and him are listening to that first song, and then the producer comes in and is like, Drake, Kendrick just uploaded another one, and he's like, I'm not even done listening to this song. And I was like, dude, Kendrick is on something.
Yeah.
But just, I'm not taking sides. I just loved listening to what was going on. That's what I'm gonna say, because it was really interesting what was going on.
Yeah.
Because there was, at first it started out with dissing with Kendrick. Drake was doing the same thing back, but he got a little bit more personal, and then it just started getting more and more personal.
Low blow after low blow after low blow.
And if you ever like follow the songs like chronologically, once you get to, I think it's Meet the Grams by Kendrick, that song is the definition of probably the best diss track of all time. Like,
yeah. Well,
it's like
it's
in
up
my
there.
terms,
It's
but
up
like
there.
it's deadly. Like what he was rapping about and talking about, like from the start.
Yeah.
It's just like talked about Drake's family, things that Drake was
Going through.
doing, going through like personal stuff.
They
things
both
he
did
was
that at each other
doing,
though.
like in a bad way. So, but yeah, both of them throwing bricks at each
Yeah.
other, throwing shade, and
Yeah.
so.
I mean, the when I just said another one, it reminded me of when Mom's laughing in the background at me. When DJ Khaled and Tyler the Creator started having that beef. Do you remember that?
I heard something
you
about that,
remember
but I didn't follow that as much as.
Dude, it was so stupid. So Tyler, I think it was when he released Igor, because it was the same day DJ Khaled released his album, and sue me, I forget what the album's called, but Tyler was getting more streams than him, and DJ Khaled was so butthurt. He was like, I should be number one. And Tyler was like,
Selfish.
yeah, Tyler's whole like thing was like being the underdog, you know, of the industry, and having like, I think he went on a talk show about it, of like he thinks that like Khaled like just couldn't comprehend how Tyler's album like just got so popular. And if you haven't listened to that album, go listen to it. It is a beautiful album of falling in love and heartbreak and realizing like that you need to move on. It's really great. But yeah, and I just remember DJ Khaled was like on Instagram and would just like start roasting Tyler for no reason, and it just felt like a dad just like dissing some like kid, and it just felt so stupid.
It's just like why? Just like have common sense, but at the same time, like there's no reason to just throw shade at someone who's doing something successfully and is being successful in what they do. And plus, you're doing the same thing. Like DJ Khaled is successful. We all see that, and so is Tyler, the creator. So it's like, why do we need to? Why do we have to throw shade? Like you're doing your own thing, or DJ Khaled's doing his own thing. Tyler's doing his own thing. Let them do their own things. You know, just no one needs to really take sides in that. It's just someone like, for me, it's just saying like all this pettiness doesn't really need to happen.
Yeah.
Like there's no point, especially with the other
like
the beefs.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, unfortunately, it just comes down to money and who's getting more money, who's getting more revenue, who's getting more profit. Like, unfortunately, the world does revolve around money.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see, like, in the industry how money affects people and changes people. And it's just, like, it's interesting to see, to say the least. But, yeah, I mean, there's definitely, like, and again, you're how old and you're acting like this? Insane. Insane.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Like almost 40 years old and or in your 30s or late 20s, and it's like, come on, man.
Tyler's like in his 30s. I thought he was way younger.
Definitely in 30s. I thought at first.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I just like remember him in like the 2018, 2019, like the Igor era and like the Flower Boy era, and he just looks like 28.
Yeah.
Which is not off from 30, but
I think what also is a huge, but also I think the main factor of like just unnecessary beef that would just arise is the social media culture. And it's just like, if you look back to beef that might have happened in the 90s or 80s, it's like there were no cell phones, there were no Twitter, there was no Instagram, like all these social media platforms. And it's like, if you had beef, you either talk about it in person, or you might go on like the news channel or something, or radio,
or you rap about
or
it.
or continue to make diss tracks. I mean, that was a thing, or songs, rappers sing about it, but that was like the only thing, either that, music focused, or doing like talking about it, like, yo, we have beef, let's talk about it. But people lean more to the music side because it generated the most money.
Yeah.
Therefore, leading down the line to where we are now with social media, that plays a huge part, because it's like so many people can put their input, or share their input on many different levels, but also just say just false things and be like, this person said this person said that. And you're hearing so many sources, and it's like, what is true right now? Like, where is the truth? It's not here.
Yeah.
So relating to music, it's like people can put their inputs on this album by Tyler, this album by DJ, and it's like, can we just accept the fact that we're getting two good albums, hopefully, by two really good artists? Like, can we just listen to them and judge it ourselves, instead of like, this album sucks. I'm gonna post it on Instagram. Like, no, bro, just keep it to yourself or share it with other people. You don't need to spread hate online for it.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
I think the upside of like the industry back then again is like you didn't have social media, so there wasn't fans like egging on any beef, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like the upside to social media is there is digital footprint. There are receipts.
Yeah.
And I'm very much a person who, like, if I am talking about anything, I want to be well versed in it, and I want to know that I am right. So having like receipts on social media platforms, I feel like is a very useful tool.
Yeah, because without proof or evidence, it's like you're
It's
screwed.
just
You're
hearsay.
screwed, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
But back then, it was a lot of like trust and like because we didn't have those receipts and evidence on social media, and it's like
And it was harder to get those receipts, you know?
yeah, it was harder, and so you just kind of had to put a little bit of trust and faith in what people said, and it's like now you're second guessing everything that comes on the news. It's like this artist said this about another artist, and you're like, did they really say that? Is this
Right.
what a TikToker just posted? You know, and it's like everything you have to second or third guess, and it's just
Yeah.
it's so tiring. At the same time.
Especially now with the AI, bro. Again, a little bit back
Woof.
to the AI.
We hate AI.
It's just like
Well,
you
it's like a
don't
love-hate relationship, but
a little bit. You just don't know what is real and what is not. And I feel like we are starting to get into that era now where receipts, like you can't even distinguish what's real and what's fake. And I feel like that is going to cause a lot of trouble in the future.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
because I saw a video earlier today, and it was of an influencer, and I'm telling you, like, many people will say, "Oh my gosh, this video looks so real." Probably the most realistic AI video I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'm so dead serious.
Yeah.
And
I think I saw the same one you're talking about.
the Jake Paul one.
Yep.
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 If anyone has seen it, it was Jake Paul doing some stuff, and
It just looked so
was-
real. Like,
and
so
I was like,
real.
this is disturbing. Like, just how real it looks, and
Yeah.
just the texture of
The video
the
itself.
everything, like the
Yeah.
lighting, just like nothing really stood out of like it looking off,
Yeah.
because like you can tell, like, and it's a lot of like it started out as like when AI started to take over, it was a lot of like little things. So if we took a video of say this board or this console, and like back when AI started up, all of the like you wouldn't be able to see the letters on the keyboard, you wouldn't be able to see the words that you see, or the knobs would be like super blurry or like morphed.
Yeah.
It's weird. Or some things would like move. And then now, like that video, it's like
It's very detailed
nothing would move. You would clearly see the letters in every word on there.
now. Yeah.
And it's like, what's real anymore, you know?
Yeah. That's so crazy.
Like think about like you could watch a movie and it's completely AI in say 5-10 years, and we
Yeah.
just wouldn't know until receipts start coming up and people start posting leaks about it saying this whole movie was AI.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I'm definitely getting scammed
okay,
when I'm older.
every industry is screwed now because of AI.
Yeah, I'm
So.
getting scammed, unfortunately. Yeah.
But
Another like celebrity beef that kind of popped up that I saw was Taylor Swift and her new album. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Me
Yeah.
personally, that's all I gotta say. Just a sigh. It just, from her last album, The Tortured Poets, this new album, it definitely felt like it missed the mark on, like, lyrically, to me. I don't know if anyone else likes it, but I don't know. And, like, there's some disses in there, for sure, with Charlie XCX. If you guys don't know who Charlie XCX is, she released an album in 2024, I think during the summer, called Brat, and that album got really popular. It's basically just like club music, but there's a song called Actually Romantic in Taylor Swift's album, The Life of a Showgirl. And it just talks, like, the first line, Taylor is dissing Charlie. I think, allegedly.
Oh, the first song?
No.
Or, no, Actually Romantic.
Yeah. It's, I don't know what number that is on the album, but it's like the first song, it sounds like she's dissing her, and I'm just like, bro. Like, I feel like...
Here we go again.
Yeah, and then, again, with the celebrities, like, egging on the, like... Did you just read the lyrics? Mom just read the lyrics behind the camera. That's so funny. But
we want you to go read it yourselves. We will not read it here. But
yeah. Do your own research and then comment what you think down below. We would love to hear your opinions on this.
Or come find us in person and give us a talking to.
Yeah. But again, with like the the fans egging on like just beef, I feel like it's so toxic.
It just makes it worse.
Yeah. And yeah, especially when like, because I listen to Brat on repeat and I know her song, like word for word. And the song that I'm talking about is Sympathy is a Knife by Charlie XCX. And it kind of talks about how, or the whole album itself is just talking about how hard it is to be a woman in the music industry and comparing yourself to other celebrities and like viewing them as competition, but also having to be best friends with them, you know? And it's just going through like the mental stress and like the toll that it takes on you as a person. And I feel like she took that really creatively. And it was just a really fun album to listen to. But it just, like with Taylor's song, Actually Romantic, it just felt like an unnecessary diss to someone who didn't really diss her in the first place, I feel like.
Yeah, Charlie not originally dissing Taylor. Because
the way I interpreted it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trouble speaking today. It was just like her, Charlie XCX, knowing that these emotions are wrong to feel, but she can't control them. So it's just talking about her experiences and not saying like, oh, I feel right to feel this way and you are an evil person or whatever, or like you're annoying, like not even like name calling. It's just like acknowledging that you have these emotions and you don't know what to do with them and you feel kind of lost as a person in the industry. And I feel like Taylor's response was just like unnecessary and saying like, oh, you're just a fan. Like, you're just jealous of me. And it's just like, it's just, she kind of went petty with it. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, some of the songs a lot of people like from Taylor's album, like Fate of Ophelia.
That one's decent. I mean, when I started it, I didn't listen to the full album because I started it, like the first three. Fate of Ophelia was decent. And then I kept going, and then like I was like listening it before class one day. I was like, I don't have time to finish this. And then that same day, I was seeing Instagram videos and TikToks about people saying like, yo, these songs sound so similar to other ones. I think like one by the Jonas Brothers.
Yes, cool.
One,
it's
like so similar. It's
I don't even know what song it is.
Crazy.
Well, there's one by the Jonas Brothers that sounds a lot like, or one of Taylor's songs. I think it's the one with Sabrina Carpenter.
Life of a Showgirl.
Yeah, I think I might be wrong.
That one was similar to, probably not the Jonas. I don't think the Jonas Brothers one, but another different song. Okay. It is Life of a Showgirl that's related to the Jonas Brothers song Cool. There are other ones I think related to. There was like a 70s band or something.
Oh gosh, I don't even know. I didn't really look too deep into the album because I was just uninterested in it from the start.
Yeah.
Controversial.
I gotta find the video where I'm sure that there's something on YouTube that's like goes through the songs and it's like this song is similar to this and it keeps going.
Oh yeah, I saw so many TikToks on it. Yeah. So many TikToks. But if you listen to the album, a lot of the intros just sound like other songs.
Yeah.
And it just, like, the whole album feels like I'm listening to a playlist and not an album by Taylor Swift. Which,
good. That's a good point.
like, when I listen to Taylor Swift, sorry, I have high expectations. She set the bar high,
Yeah.
and like with the last album, Tortured Poets Department, like that song, lyrically, so creative, so amazing, and I was really like kind of opening up to like giving her a shot, and just this album, I was just like,
Yeah.
yeah. But I will listen to the other albums. So if you want to talk to me about that, or put it in the comment section of like what album's your favorite, I'll definitely give it a listen. But there is some songs that are really good. It's just like this one, I don't know. It might have to grow on me a little more. I might have to listen to some stuff, but
Well, as of me, the other Taylor Swift songs I listen to is songs that are like from, I think, the Lover album and past. I think.
yeah.
Like, not really Tortured Poets Department. I haven't listened to that fully, but like some songs from The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yes,
as
False God.
Yeah. But like some songs off of the Poets Department album, but like I'm just more familiar with Taylor Swift from the Lover album and going into the past.
Yeah.
Like when I first heard her, I was like, oh, new country artist. I was like, this is cool. And then it's like the next two albums were not country. And I was like,
my
but it still had that kind of folk twang a little bit. I don't know. But like, she just started moving away. And I was like,
yeah.
this seems to happen with a lot of artists these days. And just pop, pop, pop. But some genres are making a comeback. Latin music is making a comeback. Country music, some artists. But country has always been huge. R&B or hip hop rap with the whole Kendrick and Drake beef, because like I think like during that time there was like a plateau of like that genre, and then that whole album dropped and we're like, yo, new content.
Yeah.
Let's see, movie soundtracks and start like getting really more popular.
Oh yeah.
It's just the composers that are doing these projects and movies and or shows or video games are getting recognition that they deserve, which is really cool. Like I said, I think the previous episode, his name's Ludwig Göransson. He did Black Panther, Mandalorian, Tenet, and recently did Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
So it's like he's getting recognition. He takes after Hans Zimmer, and you can really see that. So
Yeah. I mean, to go a little off topic, back to the Taylor thing,
mm-hmm.
I remember when she was starting to transition into pop. That feels like so long ago, but also not that long ago. And I think it's just like crazy to see where she's at now, like the mega superstar she is, from me in my friend's bedroom listening to her little pink radio about how Taylor Swift is moving from country to pop. And I remember thinking like, oh, I wonder how that's gonna work. And just like seeing all this is so crazy.
I wonder what was the shift that kind of from country into pop. I wonder like what created that or what prompted excuse me, that transition, you know.
Maybe just more
like it could be
revenue.
Herself, revenue, parents, you know, or just like the public being like, you have a cool voice for pop. And it happened. But I'm not saying that was the reason of the public saying that. It's just like, I'm sure the answer's out there.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like if she were to go back to country, I feel like, because country's like a popular theme right now, like especially like Beyonce's album. There's like, you don't like Beyonce's album? What? Cowboy Carter?
I think it's kind of mid.
What?
I don't really listen to Beyonce anymore. I did in the past when she was, I think, really good. And I liked her past stuff, but it's kind of like Taylor Swift, where it's just like, just things keep releasing, and it's like, I haven't even had time to digest like earlier albums, you know. I'm still going through Taylor Swift albums like slowly but surely, but it's more like revenue and popularity at the same time. Plus like this whole Beyonce being like the head of like this whole music industry stuff
Oh yeah,
thing
yeah,
going
yeah.
on. I don't know if anyone's been following that in recent couple years, like with the I think the Grammys,
Oh.
that like whole thing. So I think
Her
last year, I don't know.
her reaction clip to getting the Grammy is hilarious.
Beyonce's
Yes, have you seen that?
maybe.
She's like they're announcing like the best country album, and they announce Cowboy Carter, and
she's
like she's like.
I was like, ain't no way Beyonce just won a country album right now. That was when I was like, yeah, Beyonce, we're done.
I feel like I'd have to give it more of a listen.
We're breaking up. Sorry.
But I just, I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like a lot of people were very closed off to it for certain reasons that I'll probably have to look into when I listen to the album, but I'm not that big of a country fan. I'm a fan of like everything else. It's just country. It does not resonate with me, unfortunately.
I think you should listen to like old country, like pre 2000. No, I would say pre 2010s country, because there are some 2000s. I said that right. Country
Yeah.
artist songs, some stuff that is really cool, and it'll sound so generic, but it's because I'm not dissing on country music, but like country, like music, can seem very generic. Generic is very generic, but I think in the past, like old country,
Mm-hmm.
they put a certain twang on it. I mean, to put it at best. But like, my favorite country band, Alabama. Like
Alabama.
Alabama. I grew up with Alabama. My parents constantly listened to them, and since growing up with it, I was like, man, they're really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, like taking these classes and learning more about the music industry and being more filled with information, it's like they're actually really good. I mean, and they were super successful. They still are. I mean, they're still making music, but like it's been a while, because they're getting old. So
Yeah.
they are old.
Yeah,
But
I remember talking to my mom about like just not liking country. Sorry, not liking country. And my mom was like, "Oh, you gotta listen to the '90s, 2000s country. It's so good." And like she's the type of person who like once she gets into a conversation, she will pull up every single thing that reminds her of the topic and is like, "Here, look at this." And then I'll have to listen to it and like we'll talk about it and everything. But she pulled up 2 songs. I don't remember what they are. There was one with like a thunder sound, which I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay.
In the beginning. I don't know if anybody can point that out, put it in the comments. But those were kind of cool. The old country, like 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
I feel like I could get more into, and I'll be okay with it.
Because that's where it starts that's where it's less generic.
Yeah.
It gets more generic, like, I think late 80s, 90s. Where it gets more, not generic, I say, but more simple. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, country nowadays, like, not all of it, but there are artists out there and topics that are just repeated. It's like
Yeah, that's the kind of
tractors
thing.
and beer and women, and it's like, all right,
Can we
we've
talk
heard
about
enough.
something
Can we talk
else?
about living the good life down south, or like enjoying a sunrise or sunset, like
Key lime pie,
on a wheat field,
iced tea.
drinking sweet tea on the front porch, wind
Right.
chimes, or something, something like that. It's like, I heard that from Alabama. I mean,
Yeah.
there's one song called, I think called Roll On, and then in parentheses it says 18-wheeler. Like, that song's a actual story. Like, it's not just singing a song about, the most basic country stuff,
Yeah.
beer, women stuff. It's an actual story about a 18-wheeler truck driver and his family. So it's like really unique. I recommend that song. I recommend that album. But not just Alabama, but like other artists, like pre 2010s, mainly pre 2000s, but
Yeah.
that are just,
Do you
I
have
think, the best.
Sorry. Do you have any albums that you would want to recommend?
I think
Or would like Alabama be like number one?
I mean, it's biased for me.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Alabama, but I would say it's my favorite, but also the most listened to country artist / band that for me. I recommend like any of the 70s, 80s, 90s albums because there's so many that they did. Like I'm listing songs, but like Mountain Music, Roll On 18 Wheeler, Song of the South. Yeah, if you're gonna play in Texas, like that song, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. Like that song. I don't know if you ever heard that.
Nope.
It not just that song, but that genre that they do. They encompass. No, I don't think that's the right word. It incorporates the fiddle. I believe it's the fiddle. Into their music, and the style that they do, and it's a lot of like if it's like a slow song, and then at the very end, it turns upbeat, and you're like, oh man, it's a rodeo over here, get down, you know.
Right,
It's
right.
like, it makes you want to like start dancing, and like that's what country music should be. I mean, I could definitely hear it, and I have heard it at rodeos and country style restaurants, in bars or something like that. So, really unique, but I'd say Alabama's up there.
I want to go.
So.
I want to go to like a bull riding thing, a bull riding show. I feel like that'd be so freaking cool.
I would try riding the bull. I might. Like a live bull? No.
Heck no.
A fake bull? I might try it.
I'm even scared to like go. I don't even want to talk about it. Ugh, okay, so now it is officially time for Sylina's suggestions, your favorite segment of the podcast. Today we have a Cuban singer. She's a little older. She's known as the Queen of Salsa. It's Celia Cruz. Let's give some props to her. She started in the 50s. Her number one song on Spotify is, oh gosh, I forgot to pronounce this. I don't even know. Vacios? Don't hate me. Literally don't hate me. But it translates to like empty glasses. It emphasizes the importance of understanding, loving, celebrating a bond with a partner despite struggles in life. And I feel like that's really, really good to talk about.
What was the name of the artist again?
Celia Cruz. So
Celia Cruz.
CELIA CRUZ. But my favorite is azúcar, which is sugar in Spanish. But it celebrates Cuban identity, African heritage, and the history of Cuba's sugar plantations. So
A little bit of history on. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like
she I think is put on the coin, one of the coins in the U.S.
Cool.
I think. But she definitely was like a staple in my household because, like, again, if you know, you wake up Sunday morning, have music playing, and you know it's time to clean.
Oh, that's Chicago in my household. My parents love Chicago.
Yeah, you know it's time to clean when that music comes on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my suggestion. I would give her a listen. She is like amazing.
Cool.
She's like a classic to listen to if you want to get into that. But yeah, that's about it. You want to talk about the costumes?
Classrooms?
Costumes,
yes. So, like we've said in the other episodes, we upload these to YouTube. Go check it out, and like, comment, subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe because we're setting a goal to get 20 subscribers by Halloween. And if we can get 20, at least 20 subscribers, both of us will dress up in costumes that we are either recommended to us, suggested, or if we can't, we'll just go to Party City and find something.
right?
But yeah, that's our goal, to dress up in costumes on the Halloween episode. Kind of maybe hopefully decorate this place. I might be able to bring some lights. Kind of have a darker tone. So talk about some spooky stuff. Specifically spooky stuff. But music related, music focused. And yeah, that's the biggest thing. And then as always, Mic Club meetings are on Thursdays 5:30 in the sound reinforcement classroom where Professor Forsyth mainly teaches in that classroom. The shutter door should be open. You'll see it or you'll hear it from Eric playing his house music. And it's okay, Mother, you're forgiven. Playing his house music and you'll be able to hear it. So I believe that's it for announcements.
I do want to say something. We didn't just create this podcast to like have something to do. We wanted to make it because we want to create something that people will enjoy, especially in the program. So like I know we say like comment, subscribe, blah 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 blah, but it really is something that we love for you to do just because we want to hear what you want to say. And we want to hear your comments. We want to hear like what we should talk about in the next episode. And to us, your opinions are really important. It's what helps move the podcast along. And I would love to just read your comments and have it be a topic that we talk about.
Or find us in person. I mean, you'll see us around every day we're here. So if you see us around, you should know what we look like by now and our names. And so just call us out and grab us or yell at us or whatever and just be like, hey, I have an idea of what you should talk about. This seems interesting. Or if you're already in the Mic Club and join the journalism committee, shout out to Evie for spearheading that. That's the right word. She's the president as well. And in that committee or subcommittee, you are able to, if you would like, to post articles or write articles.
About anything, I think.
Yeah, anything, instruments, music, albums, artists. Aidan just did one about Post-Traumatic by Mike Shinoda, and which was an amazing album. Props to Aidan, who is mother today. And so that's an example. You can write about an album, artists, instruments, anything, or something that surprises you, disgusts you, whatever it is.
Yeah.
We will talk about it. And maybe one day, hopefully soon, we can get more people, or different people on the podcast and talk about it. Get stuff, hopefully more set up. Maybe a bigger setting. No, we don't maybe have to do it in here, but yeah. So that's all I can think of.
I want to point out, Vigo just looked through the window like this. Like, out the window. He's so funny.
We love Vigo.
Moral of the story, we just want to hear from you. We want to hear how we can improve and what was funny. And we just kind of want to see...
Or what was not funny.
Yeah. And we kind of just want to see this grow kind of from ourselves. And hopefully somebody else will carry this on. But, yeah, that's basically it. Have anything else?
That's all for me.
Yeah. So we will see you next episode. But for now, bye.
Bye.